Maayong buntag, ako si Kate Miranda at kuyog ko si Bianca de Guzman. Ipresentar namon ang Rehiyon 7. Good morning everyone! Bianca de Guzman and I, Kate Miranda, are here today to represent the Region 7 Central Visayas.
Maayong buntag! This is Bianca and join us as we discover the beauty and creation of Region 7 and you will see it's phenomenal. Like Alice in her Wonderland, you will find there is even more to see in Central Visayas than you have dreamed about. And to give you a brief information, Central Visayas is located in the central part of the Visayan Island Group and strategically located in the heart of the Philippines. It is the gateway for foreign and domestic tourism, lying in the midst of both air and sea traffic. Region 7 is composed of 4 provinces namely Bohol, Cebu, Negros Oriental, and Siquijor. And there are 16 cities that complete the Central Visayan region. The region is dominated by the native speakers of Cebuano. Do you know that Region 7 is the second smallest region in the Philippines with a total land area of 14,923 square kilometers? This constitutes about 5% only in the country's land area. Here are the main festivals celebrated in Region 7.
Buglasan Festival, Sinulog Festival, Pamukad Festival, and lastly, the Sandugo Festival. Here, as you can see, is the Buglasan Festival. Buglasan is the province annual provincial fiesta that is held every October. It is a provincial event wherein all the cities and towns of Negros Oriental Province becomes one. It is actually a unique celebration because it is a gathering of almost all the people in the province.
If you want to experience an explosion of colors and culture in a one-of-a-kind festivity, then don't miss out visiting Cebu, Philippines and experience the annual celebration of the Sinulog Festival. Cause every third week of January, millions of people gather in Cebu City to celebrate the greatest and perhaps the most important festival in the country, and that is Sinulog Festival. The festival is done by a dance ritual in which it tells the story of the Filipino people's pagan past and their acceptance of Christianity. Fun fact, the word sinulog means a graceful dance.
Pamukad Festival. It is celebrated to express greatness, joy, and thanksgiving of the bountiful catch of fish through the intercession of divine power. The Pamukad would demonstrate the different fishing routines and rituals of the fisher folks. The festival is held a couple of days before July 16 every year, which is a town's fiesta celebration.
Sandugo Festival is an annual event held in July in Bohol Island. Sandugo means one blood. It is a historical event that takes place yearly in the island of Bohol, otherwise known as the Bohol Sandugo Celebration or the Blood Compact Commemoration. This festival commemorates the Treaty of Friendship of Miguel Lopez de Legazpi and Datu Sikatuna, 2 people of different race and creed. Let's discover the attractions we can see in Region 7. The Chocolate Hills is a famous tourist attraction of Bohol. They are featured in the provincial flag and sailed to symbolize the abundance of natural attraction in the province. It is called the Chocolate Hills not because it's made of chocolate, but because of its color. In the rainy season, the grass blanketing the hills gives a soft and lush appearance, while in summer, the vegetation dies off and turns to a chocolate brown hue. The Chocolate Hills is considered one of the Philippines' natural wonders and Bohol is often referred to as the jewel of the Philippines. It has numerous mounds of limestone formation. It is one of the most popular attractions in Region 7 and it is found in the island of Panglao located in the southwest of Tagbiliran City, home to some of the finest beaches in the country. It is where we can locate the Philippine star share, considered by some to be the smallest primates and is indigenous to the island.
Lake Palanan. It is a lake situated in Siaton, Negros Oriental in the Philippines. It is a freshwater lake in the forested mountain of the southern portion of the islands of Negros, with a shape resembling a figure of 8. The narrowest point between the 2 main portions of the lake being only 90 meters wide.
go on and proceed to our next destination. Magellan's Cross has been one of the traditional places to visit in Cebu. Because of its rich historical relevance, it has been claimed that the cross indeed first planted in this spot, and this eventually led to the Spaniards' era of the Philippines. Also, this marked the start of Christianity in the Philippines. The original cross is reputedly encased in another wooden cross for protection, as people started chipping it away in the belief that it had been miraculous healing power.
Lazi Church. Did you know that it is one of the oldest church on the island of Siquijor? And right beside it is an equally old and silent convent. The church is also known as the San Isidro Labrador Parish. The San Isidro Labrador Parish Church was built in stone and hardwood by Filipino artisans. Now you may wonder, who are the famous people who lives in Region 7?
Michael Obeñeta was born in Cebu, Philippines and truly Cebuano indeed. He writes poetry and prose in both Cebuano and English. The most famous work of him are New Writers Pick Up in Mantala, Likhaan, Fiction, Karakoa, In Search of Heroes, The Poem of the World, and The Best of Young Blood.
James Yap. Have you heard of him? James Carlos Agravante Yap Sr., popularly known as James Yap, was born in Escalante City. He is a Filipino professional basketball player who currently plays for the Star Hotshots in the Philippine Basketball Association. Known by his nickname Big Game James, he has played for the Hotshots in his entire career, winning 7 PBA championships. He is also a 12-time PBA All-Star player from 2004 to 2015.
Nonito Gonzalez Donaire Jr. is a Filipino professional boxer. He was born in Talibon, Bohol, Philippines. Donaire is popularly known as the Filipino Flash due to his exceptionally fast hand speed and formidable punching power. He has held multiple world championships in 4 weight classes.
Here we have Antonio Abad. Antonio M. Abad was a poet, playwright, essayist, and novelist born in Barili, Cebu, and he is frequently referred to as the greatest Hispanic Filipino novelist after Rizal. He passed away on the year 1970.
Make sure that you've already eaten your breakfast, because in our next topic, we'll be talking about the delicious delicacy from Region 7. Calamay is a sweet and sticky snack and Boholano delicacy. One of the most popular Bohol pasalubongs, calamay is made from glutinous rice, brown sugar, and coconut milk. There is also another version of calamay which has peanuts. These snacks are usually stored in coconut shells sealed with red bands. Calamay can be eaten on its own, as a topping for kakanin, snack, or a sweet spread for bread and pastries.
This is puso. Puso is rice wrapped and boiled in a triangular casing made of woven coconut leaves. Hanging rice is called puso in Cebu due to its resemblance to a human heart. Puso means puso, a heart, but with a different pronunciation. It is just a plain rice cooked inside coconut fronds.
Sutukil is conventional style of cooking rooted from the Visayan culture. The word is combination of 3 different types of cooking, particularly with fresh seafoods. Su came from the word sugba or to grill. Tu is from the word tuwa or to stew, similarly to the home-cooked Filipino food tinola. You simmer the seafood in broth and mix with a leafy vegetable. And lastly, kil stands for kilaw or eating raw seafood.
Lastly, we have the kinilaw binisaya nga kalabutan. It is a fresh, raw, giant squid doused in salt and vinegar. It is one of the favorite and famous foods in Siquijor. It can be eaten raw with vinegar and salt, and you could easily taste its freshness. Another way to cook the kalabutan is to saute it. Ginisang kalabutan.
We hope you enjoyed and learned something about our report. Thank you!